Right now on CBS 2 and streaming on CBS in Los Angeles. Breaking news, Austin Beutner, the head of LAUSD, is stepping down. Good evening, I'm Jeff Vaughn.
And I'm Pat Harvey. The news comes following a closed session of the school board today.
That's right. In his letter to the school board, Beutner said the past 3 years have presented LAUSD with unprecedented challenges.
And the school district has risen to the occasion every time, but now he feels someone else should take the lead. Superintendent Austin Beutner joins us live right now. And Superintendent, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Well, thank you. Thanks. I appreciate being on with you.
Well, you know, we've seen some incredibly difficult times this year, but children are now going back to campus under your guidance. So why have you now decided to leave the district?
We've done what we needed to do to reopen schools in the safest way possible. I think we're setting a new standard for the nation with how safe it is in our schools. And throughout this pandemic, we've provided meals, we've provided computers and internet access, COVID tests, and now vaccinations. So as the community comes together, as we reopen schools, as we see those smiling faces, this is the time to transition. We've got a great leadership team in place, and I'm confident they'll continue with the progress.
Well, Superintendent, the last 3 years have not been easy. You got COVID shutdowns, a teacher strike. What do you feel was the district's biggest accomplishment with you there?
You know, I think first and foremost, we rebuilt the trust of the communities we serve. They've seen us answer the challenge and make sure children still continue to get a great education, make sure we've fed and taken care of the community, provide that safety net. And we rebuilt trust with those who work in schools. And I'm so proud, as I visit schools now that are reopening, I see cafeteria workers working alongside clerical staff, working alongside a bus driver and a classroom teacher, all delighted to be back, making sure we provide a great education in a safe school classroom for students. And I'm very proud of that work.
Well, we know how meticulous you are, Superintendent. In the letter to the school board, you call this the most rewarding job that you've had. But I want to ask you, is there something that you would have liked to see fulfilled that you weren't able to do? Is there still work to be done that you would like to see completed?
Well, we planted seeds on reconnecting schools in the community. We've taken this top-down bureaucracy. We're now got 44 nimble teams in each of the local communities we serve, responding to families and students' needs. That's working. We started something called the Primary Promise to provide that foundation in literacy, math, and critical thinking skills to elementary school students. We started with about 2,500 students who weren't reading this year, first graders who've so struggled during this pandemic. They're now proficient. We're going to expand that to 30,000 first graders. So in a challenge comes an opportunity, and I see the seeds that we planted will continue to grow, and I think we're going to make great progress in building those foundation pieces for all of our young children.
Superintendent, what's next for you? Are you going to run for mayor? Are you going to run for Congress?
I think what's next for me is to run through the tape. We've still got schools to reopen. We've still got communities to help, and I'm going to continue to do that. I might sneak in a half day off sometime between now and the summer. But until we run through that tape and make sure every child's back in school safely where they belong, that's the work I'm committed to do.
You know, I want to go back to the lunch program that you started, which was wonderful in terms of feeding the community, not just the students, but their families, anyone who needed that help. They had to be rather costly, and I'm just wondering, how is the school district financially at this time?
So we made the decision to feed every hungry person who came to school back a year ago. We've now fed 123 million meals, children and adults, about 93 million meals to children and 30 million to adults, not something schools normally do. We did it because it's the right thing. We spent hundreds of millions of dollars doing it in expectation that the federal and state government would come to provide the resources, and they've done it. And one of the things I'm particularly proud of is this Marshall Plan for schools to help children and their families recover is coming. The federal government will give us unprecedented amounts of funds to use in schools, including recovering the costs that we provided for meals.
Well, Superintendent, you said that you think that the replacement should be part of the team that is there currently. You want to give us a name or somebody you might suggest?
Oh, there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent. One thing we've done over the last several years is put a team together, a team who are committed to making it better, to doing something differently, to reconnecting schools, restoring them the center of the community as the center of the community, which they are. We've seen how that works with COVID vaccinations and tests and food and computers, and that will continue, and I'm confident there's a deep bench of people the board can choose from, and she or he will continue the work.
Superintendent, in terms of your legacy academically, can you tell me more about that? What do you feel that you have accomplished in those means. I know you really tried to put forth more efforts in terms of having achievement, in particular in communities of color. Can you tell me how do you feel about that?
So we've seen progress across the board, Pat, and in particular, I'll go back to this primary promise, the 2,500 students, all from communities of color, all who are struggling to read, not readers. And how do we change? We figured out that the best way to help them is to put another reading teacher right in the classroom with them, just to every day work with that child, whether it's phonemic awareness, word count, how they decoded different words. So a specific plan for each child, because if we can bring great teachers in the classroom to help serve the unique needs of each child, that's where progress lies, and we're showing we can do that.
Well, I'm going to let Jeff say goodbye, but I want to thank you for your service, Superintendent, for the years that you have been here running the second largest school district in the country.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, Superintendent, just wanted also to say thank you and best of luck.
Thank you very much.